Hello everyone, I'm here in Entebbe, Uganda. We're in pursuit of the shoebill stork, a prehistoric bird. We managed to find one right behind us over here. This bird is very unique and very, very stubborn, a bird that has been around since the time of the dinosaurs and just refuses to go extinct. This bird, you can be close up by it and it will not move. It will stay in the same place for up to 3 hours in the same exact position. It is really quite an amazing thing to see. And this bird is just very appropriate for our week's Parsha, Africa Ki Tisa, when the Torah tells us about the sin of the golden calf. When Moshe Rabbeinu goes up to Mount Sinai, he goes to receive the 10 Commandments, and God tells him, he says, go back down, your nation has gone, and they are worshiping idols. Moshe Rabbeinu comes down, breaks the 10 Commandments, and sees that the Jews have gone astray and are worshiping a golden calf. When God comes to complain to Moshe, he says, this nation is an amkshe oref, a stubborn nation, a nation that is hard-headed. And Moshe Rabbeinu, later on in the Torah, will use that same exact argument towards God. When God comes and tells Moshe Rabbeinu, he says, I want to destroy the nation because they've gone astray. He says they're a stubborn nation. And when Moshe Rabbeinu wants God to stay with the nation, he says, you should stay with us because we're a stubborn nation. Not in spite of, but because we're a stubborn nation. You don't see this anywhere in the world, in any court system, that a lawyer would come and say, you see, you just said, we are like this, but this is what makes us strong. You won't go against the persecution. You won't use the persecution against you. But over here, Moshe Rabbeinu is telling us something so important. The stubbornness that you have with the nation that God is complaining against and advocating against us is saying this type of stubbornness is a stubbornness of not being willing to listen to God, not being willing to follow orders. The stubbornness that Moshe Rabbeinu is talking about is a stubbornness of this nation has its ideals, has its religion, has its faith, and doesn't matter what nations will come and tell them to do otherwise. They won't give up. They're not going to stop. They will be persistent. We've been around for 4,000 years and we intend to stay this way. And we stay this way because it doesn't matter what they tell us to go, we refuse to go because we're a stubborn nation, we're a stubborn people. And that is our strength and our weakness. Let's make sure we use it to our advantage and not as our downfall. Shabbat Shalom, Am Yisrael Chai.